All right. And at the end of the day, I know that this complaint will not be, taken seriously. And see, the idea is that the College of Physicians and Surgeons of Nova Scotia, which I did make a complaint, a formal complaint, and it exists primarily to protect doctors and not to ensure true accountability. So that's the idea. You need to have this kind of it's an oversight, but it's not. There's no true civilian authority there. It's all under the umbrella of the system, right? So complaints like mine, right, are dismissed not on merit, but because acknowledging them would expose systemic corruption, and that's such a beautiful statement. It is true. It is true, but acknowledging it would expose this kind of idea that the babies are being actually killed. These young boys and these young girls are being killed with these terrible drugs. So the bureaucratic processes are designed to exhaust complainants, making them give up before real scrutiny occurs, right? So the refusal to engage honestly with my complaint proves that they fear what an open discussion would reveal. And it would certainly reveal the greatest, right? It is the greatest mass murder in the history of humanity, right? By dismissing legitimate concerns, they ensure that these ethical practices continue unchecked. Sorry, unethical practices. It's criminal. It's not unethical. It is a criminal. So it has passed the point of being unethical. So I would object with that unethical. I would certainly not mention that this is not an ethics violation at all. And this is in the realm of depraved criminality. It's all it is. All right, so the dismissal will likely be crouched in legal jargon, avoiding the core issue entirely. But no matter how they attempt to bury the truth, the fact remains: it's a crime. It's the greatest crime that history has ever witnessed, and um, it's quite frightening to imagine that this kind of thing can occur. So the idea is that implantation is the moment where pregnancy begins, or whatever like that. That is certainly not true. That's certainly not true. So these young boys and young girls are being killed. These young boys and young girls will come into existence at the beautiful moment of conception, and that is truly a wonderful moment. So, but no matter how they attempt to bury the truth, the fact remains: this is a moral and ethical failure of the highest order, right? And will you appeal the decision when it inevitably comes? Well, what can I do? I mean, it's already. It's denied even before I even sent the thing, but I did send it, and we are in the 30-day waiting period. To see how they can dismiss the claim. That's all they're going to do. I mean, there's no type of there's no kind of expectation of success. Right? There's no prospect of success at all. There's zero prospect of success with this complaint. Seeing how this issue is so serious, and but I mean they should. I mean, don't we want to do better? But they don't. They don't want to do better. I don't understand their ridiculous. Reasoning behind this kind of thing, but that's the way they are. They are very evil. I guess a whole bunch of people are, bitten by the love of the love of money. I don't know. Is it love of money, or they're just evil? I don't really understand. I mean, it is profitable to be in that kind of business, but I mean. I'm a teacher. I mean, my work is being a teacher. I don't kill people. It's not so. I mean, it pays good. I mean, I do pretty good. Have my house is. I mean, I don't have a mortgage. I have my house. My wife is, having a whole bunch of kids and all this stuff. And I mean, I don't have to kill people to make money. I don't know. I don't understand why these people they love that much money. They're greedy. I don't know. I don't know if it's greed or what kind of sinful wickedness it is. But the fact remains the same. It's murder. It's murder. It's murder. Murder to the greatest unimaginable scale, where these young boys and young girls are being killed by these terrible drugs, and it's horrifying. Thank you very much for tuning in. We're talking about how the College of Physicians and Surgeons will inevitably dismiss the claim summarily. So I'll see you. Bye bye.